pixelhangover.com. How to Mesmer! What up, wannabes and already ours? It's your boy Cakey Taste here from pixelhangover.com, bringing you a little Guild Wars 2 action. I'm going to be bringing you a little TGN teaser video here. You know what I mean? How to Mesmer. Step 1. You know, there it is. You got the steps on the screen. I'm not going to read them out. I'm just going to kind of talk about where twirl for giggles. See how I lied? Said I wasn't going to read on the screen. Click buttons to let you play. Anyhow, so what's up, everybody? I'm going to do a little Guild Wars 2 PvP here this morning. Today is Saturday. I just jumped into a quick little PvP game to show off some Mesmer skills. We're still running with my Legion build. I'll show that to you guys here in just a second. Don't forget that purple is the new taupe. So if you're looking for a badassery, hopefully it's made clear that purple is what you want. Everybody wants to be purple. You ain't purple, you ain't nobody. That's the rules of the road. So mesmering. What it takes to be good at mesmering is to be a mesmer. All right. To be better than other people. And then sad faces. Sad faces are important in mesmering. I don't know if you guys have been Googling the YouTubes, but you should be purple, and you should have a frowny face, and you should pick whatever that is, and then roll 20s like a geek. So anyway, just building a quick mesmer. Obviously, none of this matters whatsoever, except for this part. Name your dude something awesome. The more puns, the better. And then you'll notice pretty quickly that if you want to have the word mesmer in your title and be sneaky with some mesmerized or mesmerize, that is not possible. It's not possible! You just start to get angry at a certain point. I think that point's step 13 on how to mesmer, is you get angry at the name generator and wonder why it won't work for you. But that's okay. You know, everybody gets mad. Bill. Everybody gets mad at things every once in a while. You guys playing Mesmer at all? You guys, what classes was everybody kicking? I was reading on the Guild War 2 Guru forums where people were complaining about Mesmers on both ends. Other classes are complaining that they're overpowered. There you go, pun successful. And Mesmers themselves are claiming that they're underpowered. I'm sort of in between the two. I know that I can do Retarded Burst if I spec for it, or I can have decent survivability. Here's my specs right here, by the way. Let's do this. I want Fury. I want the other thing that I'm mousing over now. I want that thing that I'm mousing over now. Then you want this thing that you're mousing over. If you mouse over this, you want that. And then finally, mouse over this, and you want that. So hopefully everybody understands you can see it on the screen. I don't feel like reading everything. I use my main heal. I use my illusory, my phantasm that removes buffs, and put the same thing I have on as last time. If you guys watched that last video. And at a certain point here, I apologize, I just start clicking and browsing and looking at things, so I'm going to cut it out. Step 20 is play. See, we're already at step 20 on how to mesmer everybody. This has been 3 minutes and almost 30 seconds of just flat quality PvP advice. Tell your friends that you found a new MLG director that you want to that's just better than everybody, and you could tell because step 20 of his how to mesmer is play. And what you can see here, I joined a game in progress, a little 3v3. It ends up we're down by 140. Of course, when your boy KKT jumps in the game, we're gonna take this. I see that nobody's even captured water yet. In this map, nobody ever really plays with water. So once you get it, you're usually fine. Fucking there's a lot of sharks here. So I'm not super tough, and with 4 sharks biting me, it hurts. But all you got to do underwater, bam, get the point, and now they're friendly. So all you got to do is survive the 4 shark onslaught while you cap, and then re-engage. I use my spear underwater, by the way, just for this type of maneuvering. Spear has 2 quick sprints almost underwater. One of them slows anybody behind you, and the other one attacks anybody in front of you that you can use then to immediately teleport back, the Spear 2, which is a really cool ability. You won't get to see much of it in this game, unfortunately. We're still losing, but I feel like we can do this. We can run a 3v3. Make sure we get the point, and then at this point, my intention on this PvP map, which I assume most people have the same intention, is that you go back and forth between the dock and the beach on this stretch of land here, just because it's quicker to move this way than through water. See a little Necro here approaching. Throw down a little pro staff 5 on him, so he has to run through my sheaths. He burns. This is bad. You don't want to do that as a Necro. You don't want to burn your stupid shroud armor or whatever it's called really quick. You'll see here, just like step 20, whatever it was, is to mark my targets. I'm getting attacked here by both the Thief and the Necro, but I've got 9. As you can see, I've got 3 full illusions up all the time, and they're doing damage, and they can't always find me. Sometimes they're attacking my other illusions. I want to see if they're both following me or if I'm just getting single attacked. So I kind of dodged the... Yep, this step is important. Panic. Run away. Oh, the sharks are out here. What's going on over here? Useless down state 2. I can't swim to the surface, so the next step is to drown. But then, watch how powerful this down state 3 is right here. The backstab guy. Half health. A third of a health almost. From essentially did quite a little bit of damage there. At least enough to make him run away from me, thinking that I was alive. He's out there fighting my illusion again. That's one of the greatest things about Mesmer. It's just the amount of variety you have. Here I see I've got a 2v1 situation. Pick my target. I'm not sure what's going on. I see teammates coming, so I try to kite this dude towards my teammates and then go balls up on the guy. Little Thief here. Disappears. I think this Thief gets me twice, maybe 3 times with quick little disappear moves. The Necro comes around the corner to get himself involved in a nice little 1v3, but he can't do anything. He gets down really quick. See here, as am I getting attacked by that guy? Yep. Anyhow, Thief down as well. I think the Thief actually gets to teleport away from us. You see here, I always tab and mark my next target while I'm using my finishing move, while I'm doing all of that stuff. I'm not using... You can see I've only used 1 shatter up to this point, and it was on that Thief just a moment ago to down him because I knew he was at low health. That's really the only time I use my shatters. I keep my illusions up almost all the time because, as you saw when I was showing off the build, I get 3% per illusion of damage, I think, or something like that. I get movement speed for each illusion. I get all kinds of fancy stuff. And I really like the illusion. Also, that's my favorite thing, is that I throw out a little decoy illusion whenever I barrel roll. So yeah, the Mesmer is really good at confusing your enemies. That's one of the things it does well. Watch, this Necro survives a lot longer than he should have. I even, right there, shattered him because he was close to death, but he saved his shroud armor for the right time. So now I'm just chasing him, trying to cut him into pieces. A little move here. I like this. Since I put my staff 5 a little bit beside him, I run to the left of it and try to force him back into it, and that's exactly what he does. He runs right into it, and I get the kill as he fear bombs me before I get the dumb old finisher. So we're gonna put him down. There it is. Remember, like I always talk about in these videos with Guild Wars 2, guys, finishing and reviving is how you win, bottom line. If you have people that are just attacking, people are going to... This is pro! This is pro! Sorry about that, everybody. You want to see that again, I bet. You should just rewind it on your old video player there. I used my pistol 5 to stun him as he was getting away, and then my barrel roll in front of him with my dodge. Do a quick spin, sword 2, cut him to pieces. Game, set, match for cakey taste. Kablamo can't be stopped. You know what I mean? Step 27. Find some dudes. So I'm running back over here now to the beach. You can see they've actually taken the water from us. Rare, but it's exchanged really just one time in the entire map. I don't see any. There he is right there. The 2 bad guys here. Looks like the Thief is super... Thieves can get away with that stealth. Nobody chases him because we all want the points because we're all greedy. And then I see my illusions start hauling ass off to the tree. And so I just kind of watch to see if my illusions can catch them. They can't. But then I see, here we go, step 27. Let your team finally do some work. Now we're up by 4 points. So you can see we've shifted it by going back and forth between these 2 in combination with holding the underwater point for really half the map, essentially, until somebody decided they wanted to make noise on it.
You've lost the dock.
As I head back to the dock here, come up on the Necro on the path there, try to preempt him, get a little confusion on him so he can't hurt my buddy as he's chasing him. And then just a gaggle fuck as this dude gets gang tackled and dropped quickly. I want to make sure I get the finisher because I'm a professional and I like to have my kills. Missed my sword 2 there because I'm bad. That happens occasionally. Instead of going for the revive, I knock him down and get the finisher instead. Oh, look at that big attack. Oh, 6k crit almost with a sword 1. You can see that the enemy team here is really not playing very smart. They're engaging in fights where, like, our whole crew is right next to them. I mean, I understand it's still 3v3 and 4v4 back and forth throughout this game. They're up by 10, but they just keep running into fighting as opposed to, look at this capture point, you know? I mean, he could have been there already, could have won, or the thief could have already taken it out, but he decided to engage me instead, and so then I'm just chase him until we get the kill. Get the kill. Little knockback. Watch this. Boonk. Stunned him. You can't revive. I can finish, though. Let him beat on me a little bit while I get my points. Not sure what happened there, but something happened. I think the thief disappeared. If I'm real, I think the thief disappeared to a place where there he is right there, isn't he? All right, he's dead. And then he dies. That's why I don't get to revive. Okay. It's okay to... I've noticed a lot of rangers and ranged warriors with, like, running gun specs have been using just to damage people and try to kill them as they're in the down state, as opposed to finishing them. So then you can usually get lots of free points and extra steals by running up in there. So there we go. Taught you how to Mesmer. Rate, subscribe, like, and don't forget to